What is up, everybody? My name is Caleb. Today I'm going to show you how to paint an address curb number. This is how I make my living right now. I'm currently a new transplant in Los Angeles and I haven't been able to find a job yet. So this is what I do almost every day. I go out, I knock on doors, and I show people a picture of their existing curb if they have one. This guy in particular did not have an existing curb, so it was just a fresh job. But usually what you're gonna do is you're gonna clean the area first with a normal brush, get all the debris out of the cracks and crevices, and then you're gonna take a wire brush and you're gonna go ape shit for about 40 seconds. Make the surface nice and porous. This is what's gonna allow the paint to bond nicely and make it last about 10 years versus like a 3-year curb job, okay? So go ahead and scrape the shit out of it. Sometimes you miss and scrape your fingers and knuckles, like I did not do in this video, thankfully, but I've got scars to show. Anyway, your biggest cost in doing this is your tape. So usually when I do the duct tape border, I split the tape in half so I can use the top strand for the top and the bottom strand for the bottom. Your duct tape's your biggest cost. Usually it costs about 30 to 40 cents to do a job between all the equipment. So I'll do the border here, and then I always do a second border with a cheaper blue painter's tape, which you'll see here in just a moment. Yeah, that's what it is. I use this shit because it's a little cheaper, and sometimes when it's windy, the paint will drift to the side, and that's a good way to piss off the homeowner. So, yep, and it looks kind of cool, I think. It catches people's attention. A lot of my sales come from people seeing what I'm doing, and they want to jump on the bandwagon. So then you're just going to paint the border like this, get it nice, make sure it's really crisp. And that's why I use the duct tape, is because it's the most secure on the concrete. Keeps the paint from dripping. And you're just gonna kind of fill it in section by section. Now, at this view, it looks like there's some splotches on it, but once it dries, it'll look a lot more even. So don't worry too much about that. Then you're gonna take your stencils after leaving the curb to dry for about 20 minutes. I usually go and I try to sell a couple more, get the white background settled. And then you're just gonna tape your stencils together, do another border. Ah, yes, here we go. Now is where the magic happens. This particular curb I was rushing on, but usually I'll press down on the stencils a little bit as I go. It makes it nice and crisp. This one was like probably 7 out of 10 crisp, but I'm still gonna use it for my video because I'm kind of lazy. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed. This is the funnest part, pulling all the tape off. And there you have it. Curb fresh.